Is everything in place?
Almost.
What do you mean, almost?
I have spoken with Montreal. The broadcast satellites are ours when we need them. A few weeks of discomfort, and the public will be primed for our recall.
And the clinics?
We control their birth rate. They will do as we say.
I still think we should wait for the referendum.
We can't afford to wait. America's Science Board convenes next month.
But the mood among the delegates is shifting. I'm positive that given more time...
No. By going public with this discovery, Sarif is forcing our hand.
The world will not change overnight just because David Sarif willed it. Besides, we can do nothing until our biochip is ready.
I thought you said you were close.
Finding the correct nerve interface has proven more challenging than anticipated. Fortunately, thanks to David, I now know where to look.
And in Washington tonight, crowds continue to gather in front of the Capitol. Most are demanding that Congress severely restrict efforts to alter the human body's abilities. This in response to claims made by biotechnology expert David Sarif that his firm may have discovered a way to make human-controlled evolution available to all. Sarif Industries researchers are set to arrive in Washington tomorrow to defend their claim. But for tonight, this is Eliza Kassan reporting to you live.
With all due respect, Major, I'll expect 2 security details waiting for us on the tarmac. No, we won't be going through the terminal. It's too exposed. Yes. I'm glad you understand. Good night, idiot.
Something wrong?
No, not for me, it isn't. But you keep pulling on that necklace, Dr. Reed, and you're gonna break it. Come on, Meg. You've defended your research before.
That was different. Then it was all just theories. But this discovery, Adam, it's big. Kepler big. Rosetta Stone big.
So, what's the problem?
They'll want to know how I found it.
Megan, we're leaving for DC and... Adam, you're there. Good, good.
You need something, boss?
Yeah, I want to go over your security plans for Washington before we leave. You and your team ready to go, Megan?
Almost, David. We're just rechecking data.
Well, make it snappy. We have to actually be in Washington before you can dazzle all those federally appointed know-it-alls.
I hate it when he does that. Come on, I'll walk you part way.
Alright. Well, we're gonna play some Deus Ex Human Revolution. It's a game about being a man with a beautiful jacket who keeps on finding excuses to take off that jacket.
Warning. This lab is for authorized personnel only.
What did you mean back there, Meg? About how you found it?
Nothing. It's just my nerves talking.
There's something I should know. About this place, about Sarif.
Megan!
Hold on.
We're still getting biochemical fluctuations across the artificial flow cells.
Okay. But the increased neural peptides coming from the PDOT cluster could be throwing off your calibrations.
Right. I'll double check that.
I can't believe you were asking about David. You've been here long enough to know of... Eric! You wouldn't be avoiding me, would you?
I wouldn't dream of it, Dr. Reed. I think I know why Declan's readings are off.
Too many peptides?
I'm thinking the glial tissue breakdown we noticed after splicing in the repressive protein might be the cause. If we had a better cytometer...
We might get a more accurate reading that confirms your theory. I'll ask David to consider it.
Well, if he orders one from Page Industries, maybe they'll throw in another cappuccino maker.
Which is the most essential thing in an office.
The work we're doing is good. We're helping people overcome their physical limitations.
Yeah, except most of our clients seem to be DOD.
You're doing
It's
good.
not all
Just another hour to go.
We work with teachers, doctors, construction workers.
Damn it!
Watch it, Eddie. Those boxes are worth more than your salary.
Sorry.
Nia, you almost ready?
For Washington? Huh.
Ah, Dr. Reed. This is General O'Neill.
Dr. Sevchenko was telling me you've made progress on the Typhoon.
Yes, thanks to Vasily, actually.
As I was saying, sir, the Typhoon uses a modified combat chassis like the one I'm wearing. But I've improved its design using shaped microcharges to propel the steel balls.
And the backblast problem?
Solved through kinetic bleeders in the augment. Here, watch. Go ahead.
Impressive. How soon till it's ready?
I'm afraid I have to run, but Vasily has all the details, General.
Of course.
We still have some work to do to improve the Typhoon.
You're right. The teacher would just love having one of those things.
You're missing the point. Defense contracts keep us afloat, but neural augmentations that make you think faster, react quicker, they can really improve a life. Everybody's lives. David's talked about it for years.
Yeah, he is a talker.
He's a good man. Admit it, Adam. A part of you likes him.
Oh, I like everyone, Dr. Reed.
Yeah, right.
How far are you going?
Diane's office. I forgot to leave her a key so she can walk Kubrick. He's gotten big, you know. Keeps knocking over all my plants.
Did you destroy that vase yet?
I moved it. And I fenced in the yard. Like you always said you were going to.
Yeah, never got around to that. Sorry.
Me too. About a lot of things. Adam, there's something
Good evening.
Pritchard.
So, are we all ready for the trip?
There's Farida. I'd better hurry. See you at the helipad, Adam.
Sure.
Did I interrupt something, Jensen?
You fixed that firewall yet?
You don't fix an entire firewall. You find the loophole and plug it.
Then did you plug it?
Yes, I did. Want to know how? Oh, wait, I forgot. Ex-cop. I doubt you'd understand.
Ex-SWAT, and you'd be surprised. Sarif has to see you too.
Athena. She wants me to show her how to track our scientist-implanted locator devices. In case your security plans in Washington don't measure up.
They will.
Gentlemen, how wonderful to see you both. Go right in, Adam. He's waiting.
This is the newest in encrypted GPL trackers, Athena. It transmits data to our dedicated satellites every 10 feet.
I don't care what it takes. I want you, Darrow, in Washington, by my side.
The man doesn't jump for anyone. He's a Nobel Prize winner.
Senators love this guy, Lyle. The hearings will go much smoother with him there. Big day for us tomorrow. Everything in place?
Yes, sir. Capitol Police will escort us to the Hill, and then Federal Protection Services takes over.
Good, good. How's our girl holding up?
She's nervous.
All she has to do is show him her research. She explain it to you?
Not really into the whole science thing, boss.
It's incredible. All those purists out there accusing us of tampering with the natural order, when all Megan's done is figure out how to unlock the potential that exists within our own DNA. It's safer and easier than anything you, Darrow, ever did.
Environmental malfunction. Laboratory subsection 6. All lab chiefs, please report in.
We better not take any chances. Not tonight. Use my elevator to get down there. You know the code?
Yeah, 0451.
Let me know what you find. Athena, get someone to shut off the damn racket.
Yes, sir.
Alright, the first true challenge. Can I memorize a small string of numbers? Yes. Alright, and clearly the rest will be fine.
Pritchard, where's Megan? She report in yet?
Her GPL implant shows her moving through the microchem labs. I think she's running.
Damn it. Must have been a serious equipment failure. Can you get eyes on her?
I'm trying, but the intellicams aren't responding. There's interference coming from somewhere. Find out what's happening, Jensen. Hurry!
Pritchard? Pritchard!
Alright. Now, I have a generally good idea how this game is played because I've played it before on the PlayStation. I think I beat it a couple of times in New Game Plus mode, but in complete truth, this is the first time I've ever played it on the PC. Obviously, I tested out a few things to get the recording working, and that seems to be working alright. And it's a really cool game. More than anything, though, it's not like it didn't get appreciated as much as it should. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on. For me, I wanted to play it, and I've debated between a bunch of different games. But for this one specifically, it was just that Cyberpunk 2077, as much as I did enjoy it, and I ended up playing it to 100% completion, it let me craving depth. And if Deus Ex has anything, it's depth, or at least a really cool pistol, both of which are worthwhile enough to me. Alright, okay, let's see if we can get these guys. Nah. Alright. Chain them up for some headshots. This game definitely induces the sort of, like, obsessive collection eventually, because guns, for whatever reason, become pure ammo once you already have that gun. Granted, this also requires the powers of an inventory, so presumably we're just chewing up the gun and spitting bullets out of our ass. Which, if so, is a great undiscussed power. Oh. Oop, oop, oop. Oop, oop. Something that is nice is the game lets guns benefit and act like guns, where, you know, in real life, if you shoot somebody in the head, that is very basically an off button. But in lots of games, it's just extra damage, which would be nice, and maybe we'll get there some point with technology. Yeah. Hey, dude. Sorry about that. We'll have an awkward boss fight with her later. It'll be alright. Oop, oop, oop. Oh dear God. Will I see you? No? Okay. We'll go over here, sir. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. Sir. Sir. You don't... Okay. Alright. That is that problem addressed.
CT probe shows the bullet caused severe hematoma. We need to repair that artery.
it was a glass.
Come on, Adam. Stay with us. Yeah, he's no good to me like this.
Prepare for insertion of ERCC-1 craft.
Steady. He doesn't need that. What's that cyber arm prosthesis?
I love you.
Haven't you lost enough people today?
I'm sorry.
Those seconds away.
His body can take it.
Miraculous. I think you're done, Doctor.
Give him the info link. Give me the telecom package.
Adam, it's David. You in the building?
Just entered the lobby.
Sorry to pull you out of sick leave so soon, but we've got a situation. A break-in at our Milwaukee Junction factory. Meet me at the helipad.
I have to see Pritchard first. Something's wrong with my retinal enhancement.
Frank's on the second floor in the tech lab. Make it quick. People's lives are at stake.
Bothers me. I've been in therapy for months trying to forget that night. Seeing the bodies coming out all
right.
up like that.
I wasn't there.
Now there's a lot of stuff that we can do here, and it's probably worth doing, but right this moment, our eyes don't
Why
work.
is David keeping the SWAT team from moving in right away?
And having sight is considered by some to be essential.
About time. What happened? You get stuck in an air duct on the way over?
Yeah, nice to see you too, Francis. Something's wrong with my retinal display. Can you fix it?
If it's what I think it is, probably. Of course, it might still. Looks like your left and right imaging processors weren't completely in sync. But don't worry, your Sentinel health implant will kick in soon, repairing any damage that might have caused. Your retinal display should be fine now. Its recognition software won't be picking up hostiles yet, but you should be seeing radar and targeting reticules. Biomedical data too, if you're in pain.
Right. We done here? Because Sarif is waiting for me at the helipad.
I know. Radicals have broken into our manufacturing plant and taken hostages. Maybe this time you'll actually save people.
Lucky for you, I'm gonna ignore that comment. We're done here.
No, I've always envisioned this character as being professional, not taking things too personally. I won't reveal what's happened in their backstory until we naturally get to that point, but such as to say that Adam Jensen is probably the type of person to have a realistic bit of perspective and not get, you know, affected by the emotional reactions of other people.
Almost there.
Good. Because SWAT's about to turn this into a PR nightmare. Meet me in the chopper. I'll brief you as we go.
I'm purely just curious about something. It is... Okay, it won't even let me look. We'll be back. That being said, I don't know anyone personally, like, enjoying something like this without being able to roleplay a little bit in your head. Pretend you're the person that's here. Because if it's you're looking for a game where you just go in and shoot people, you can do that, like, in this game. But it's not going to be a satisfying experience. You're encouraged to think about why you're doing something, what the implications of doing that thing are.
Welcome back, Jensen. Didn't think we'd see you around here for a while yet.
You know how it goes, Malik. Duty calls.
Don't I know it? I was in my wingsuit halfway to the top of the Renaissance Center when I got the 911. But you... 6 months is a hell of a short time to come back from the dead. You sure you're ready for this?
Only one way to find out.
Roger that. The boss is already on board, arguing with the DPD's tactical response team. They've got the plant surrounded, but Mr. Seraph wants you to go in first. You all set here? Because the sooner we take off, the better it will be for everyone.
I'm ready.
Great. Then let's get airborne.
To put us down on a roof. I don't want the crowd seeing you go in.
Fine. As long as she pulls you out the minute I'm gone. So what am I looking at here? Who are these guys?
Pro-human purists, or so they say. The same purists who've been firebombing limb clinics all over the country.
You buy that?
No, I don't think it's a coincidence they hit us today, only hours after we moved the Typhoon in for assembly line factory.
The Typhoon? Megan's team was testing it the day that bastard... Who's on point for these guys?
Adam. I know you and Megan were once...
Who is on point for these guys?
Goes by the name of Sanders. That's him, there. He's an augmented Adam, so he can't be one of the mercs who attacked us, but he did know exactly how to get inside our plant.
All right. So how do you want me to handle this?
First priority is the Typhoon. I'm keeping SWAT out until you've secured it. As far as rules of engagement go, I'll defer to you. Lethal or non-lethal?
Lethal, because if they're willing to risk other people over something ideological like this, we're not gonna take any chances, especially if we have the authority to deal with them lethally, like if we're just allowed to go ahead and pop these guys. Let's look at it from a permanent solution perspective, you know?
I'm not about to take any chances.
Lethal it is. But remember, they do have hostages, and I'd hate to see any of our people get caught in the crossfire. You remember what it's like in there? A lot of tight enclosed hallways, but the labs themselves are pretty open, high ceilings. So, do you want something you can use from a distance, or up close?
We want a short range or combat rifle. Now, truth be told, we're going to use all of neither of these, but we'll take the combat rifle.
Distance. If I get too close, I'll take them out personally.
Just try not to break anything expensive. The Typhoon should be in the factoring labs, but Pritchard will tell you more as you go in. I've got him running comms.
Terrific. Anything else?
Keep your eyes open for hostages. Free them if you can, but the Typhoon is your #1 priority. We developed it for the Alphabet agencies, and if we don't deliver it to them intact and still a secret, well, I'm sure you'll get the job done right.
Gentlemen, prepare for landing.
Alrighty. I don't think there's anything around here to grab. And boxes to throw. Alright. Now, we're gonna be pretty anti-human purist. The main cause of that being, you know, human purity is not just false as an idea. These guys are being assholes about it. I mean, this is functionally just a medical advance that people have made, being able to augment their bodies. And they're throwing a whole hissy fit about deviating from the natural path of humanity. But it's a flawed argument. You know, how long have people been using machinery to make their lives better? Is somebody who uses a tractor not a pure human because they're not hoeing it with their fingernails? Like, where do you draw the line? And obviously these guys just pick somewhere arbitrary because they don't like people having cooler arms than them. So, they're assholes, and we're gonna treat them as such.
Tell me you're the guy we've been twiddling our thumbs waiting for.
SI Security. Name's Jensen.
Jensen. Yeah. I thought I recognized you. Used to be on Team 2 till that Mexican town thing went down. I gotta say, you're the last person I pictured taking orders from a CEO.
Things change.
Not always for the better. Feel like getting in there and doing whatever it is your boss wants you to do? Because maybe then we can do our job.
You look pretty dug in up here. What's the react team plan?
We got Alpha as point and Bravo as wing, both standing by to breach the target. We're coordinating from here, but until your boss gives us the go-ahead, we're just holding our dicks.
Realistically, how much time do I have before any shooting starts?
According to protocol, none. According to your lawyers, the sooner you get in there, the sooner we can hose this powder keg down and call it a day.
Positive.
We've got people inside. Any idea where I should look for them?
Yeah. Your plant manager, Josie Thorpe, managed to slip a call out before someone snatched her cell. She said the hostages are being held in an office near the assembly labs.
Makes sense. The workers were setting up for a production run, so they'd have been concentrated there.
You know more about that than I would. Anything else?
Intel on these purists. How much you got?
How much you want?
The leader's name is Sanders, right? What's his story?
Zeke Sanders. We're running background on him now. Looks like he fought 2 tours in the Gulf. One of them on a recycled military bill.
You mean he's augmented? Sarif told me he's not.
He used to be augmented. Says his augs made him do evil shit, so he ripped him out. Now he's got a whole crew of gullible street kids listening to his crap and ready to die for him. Or kill.
Dangerous and common, but I think we have enough information.
I think I've heard enough.
You sure? Wouldn't want to make your boss unhappy.
Yep.
I got it from here. Sit tight. Wait for Sarif's signal.
Like we got a choice.
Okay.
Jensen, it's me, Pritchard. Where are you?
On a roof overlooking the plant.
Good. Your point of entry should be through shipping and receiving.
Should be, Francis. The hell does that mean?
We have an employee entrance there. Heavily guarded by purists, no doubt. So, if you're not a fan of the frontal assault, I suppose you could try accessing the building's roof.
Now, the game autosaves at a few good points. We're gonna try and do stealth, which means we'll also probably be quick save scumming. Gonna try not to do it too much, but we don't want to die. Also, we don't have a pistol right now. Do I want one? Absolutely. Alright. Now here's the thing. I know, arguably, I'm okay with killing them. But the game rewards you better if you just knock them out. It's also quieter. So if you're trying to be stealthy, even if you're not really concerned about the livelihood of the people that you're dealing with, you're better served by just knocking them out, or down the road, if you really feel like they need to be dead, using the silenced pistol. Oh, yeah, we'll search them. Take all your stuff. Took your chocolate bar. There isn't actually a purpose in being here. Alright. Now, I guess we ultimately want to get in there. There is one or two things going on. Just sneak on by, and that. Now I wonder, did this cause the short? Because it should be shorted over here, or just completely failing, but... Also, who lit these pallets on fire? Like, nothing else is on fire here, it's just... randomly combusting pallets. Or maybe it's the heat from the machine, but like the exhaust looks to be here. I don't know. Fire is futuristic in the Deus Ex world, too. So, it clearly obeys new rules. Never actually seen those guys over there. That's funny. Oh. Just give me a silenced sniper rifle, why don't you?
Richard,
Nope.
I'm in.
Nicely done, Jensen. May I ask how?
A vent on the roof. It'll be in my report next time we discuss security loopholes.
Oh, goody. I'll be sure to take notes. The Typhoon is in the factoring labs. There's an elevator just past the assembly labs that will take you to it.
Got it.
Now, I think it's worthwhile looking at the computer down here, but I can't really remember. We'll see. The only concern is I don't want to get spotted through the window. Nope. Just emails. I'm not terribly snoopy. And luckily, if you just look at them, you'll pull any passcodes or information out of them, so if you feel like going through and just getting the quick notes versions of everything, the game understands. I don't really know if he'll see me when I drop a level. We'll see. Well, looks like we're okay. Alright, let's see. Does dropping down get me discovered? Nope. Okay. Let's just sneak on through then. Don't turn around, don't turn around. Okay, we'll just wait here. We'll be safe. Alright. Using the quick saves, haven't had to apply them yet. This is the best turn of events.
Fight back, all you true humans out there.
That being said, I'm not gonna strictly force myself to be only stealth. If shit hits the fan, I am okay with being a part of whatever splatters on the wall. It's just, it's easier to be stealthy. And it's subtly more satisfying. Is this guy just not gonna see me at all? Okay. Don't worry about it then, bro. Oh. Now, I wonder if I'll get the chance to just punch him in the face. I think I will. Alright. Face punching successful. Not where we want to dump a body. Typically, throwing them into vents is like the safest way at the end of the day. But we'll see where we can put this guy. Yeah, I don't really need whiskey. Although I guess we could sell it, so. It was a distraction, sir. Punching man in the face. Very essential duty. All right. This last guy just down there? Okay. Cool. Into the bathroom with you, sir. Take all your items. Okay, there's no vent. Often there's a vent in the bathroom. Okay. Doing the tedious work of finding all the ammo. And really for no, like, massive reason. Simply because I don't expect to get into a tremendous amount of combat. Most of what I intend to be doing with this playthrough is shooting people once in the head with a silenced pistol that I've spent all of my time upgrading. And that's what I do with a lot of games. I find it's often you get a pistol and then you're expected to stop using it really, really quickly. But in a lot of real-life applications, Especially like the closed rooms and the little tight encounters that this game kind of has you going through. A pistol, especially an appropriately powerful one, is probably one of your best
Jensen,
options.
I just tried to unlock the assembly lab door, but my override codes aren't working. Someone's changed the protocols.
What? Didn't you plug the...
I'm on it. But until I find this particular breach and fix it, you'll have to hack the door manually. Pritchard out.
Access granted.
Yay. I always thought this was a good hacking game compared to something like Fallout where you're just... I don't know what you're doing with Fallout. You're just picking phrases and you're moving out ones that aren't that. But in reality, let's you know, be honest. You're just clicking random things and then canceling out. And then clicking random things again. At least with the Deus Ex hacking option, you feel like you have an idea of what you're trying to achieve. And maybe I'm just an idiot that never figured out how Fallout hacking works, like, properly. And there's little, like, brackets or something that remove false options. Not as fun as Deus Ex being some sort of space data eater thing, though. Alright.
Shut up, J-Ro. Trevor, you gotta calm down. Help me find something to cover him up with.
I'm telling you, man, these hands of lovers deserve what's coming to them.
That's not good. Alright.
Jesus Christ, you killed him, man.
He asked for it. He kept calling me a big...
No way, no way. I am not going to prison for this.
Hate to tell you this, Strand, but once that bomb goes off, this guy won't be the last Skinner in here who buys it.
Shut up, J-Ro. Trevor.
Yeah, these guys don't seem like they're gonna be very nice anyways,
You gotta
so...
calm down. Help me find something to cover him up with.
I'm telling you, man, these hands of lovers deserve what's coming to them.
Oh dear. Just give me a second. How the hell do I aim down sight? Figured it out. Yeah, this is working pretty well. Yeah. Ultimately happy with that. Now there's a button to put away your weapon. Give me a sec. It was the button that makes sense. Okay, we should go loot these guys. And start collecting pistols. Because what more does somebody need than pistols? Alright. Just gotta remember how to get into that place. Over here? There's a vent. We gotta go take care of these people. So they don't go doing the dead. Got a lot of hands in here, which is nice if you need one, or you're a llama. Both are helpful. I guess maybe I'm just, like, I've completely misplaced something, or it's right there. Ah! I am not crazy. How much benefit this is going to be? I don't even know. It looks like this is the way down here, or whatever. Perfect. This was what I was looking for. Because there's folks in there, they're not going to have a great time if we don't help them. But I've also known folks to completely pass them by, because you just start following the objective. And then you forget all of the people. Alright.
Let us go.
Gonna hack the machine. Let's see. We gotta here. We got lots of time, though.
Access granted.
Where's the bomb squad?
Device deactivated. Countdown terminated. Have a nice day.
Pritchard, get word to Seraph. I found the hostages.
I'm relaying good news, I hope.
They're safe, and they're staying put. SWAT will have to exfil them as soon as I've got the prototype.
I'll tell Sarif, but don't take too long.
Okay.
Listen up. I need you all to stay calm, keep your voices down, and wait here for SWAT. The plant's not clear yet.
Not clear, but those terrorists, they've got my wife.
Your wife?
She's the manager here. Josie Thorpe. They said they needed her to open the administration building. They were looking for evidence of some kind. Please, I haven't seen her since. You have to find her.
I'll do my best. But right now, I need you all to stay here and wait for the police. Can you do that?
Yes, of course. But please, hurry.
You said they were looking for evidence? What kind of evidence?
I don't know. They're purists. They think the body is sacred and shouldn't be tampered with. They probably want something that will implicate us in moral wrongdoings.
Did they know about the typhoon?
It's a top secret contract. How could they? And we only moved it in a few hours ago. Please, I don't think they expected anyone would be working today. And now that they're backed into a corner, you have to find my wife, please.
We will. Do we have any ammo left? We got one shot. That's silenced in the rifle anyways. We'll wait for this guy to pass. Looks like this guy's walking up, so we don't want to walk by the camera in front of the man. Now, arguably, too, we could just shoot the camera and kill him. Okay. And we'll just head on by. We'll take care of this guy just for the sake of having him dead when we get here. And hopefully get him out of the way by moving him over here. I don't want that camera to see him. Ah, it's fine. Who looks in hallways? Eventually, we get the option to start getting additional items out of these, hacking more risky directions.
Access granted.
And it is almost always worth doing. Not for the lower level ones, but there are definitely some hacks later in the game which get obnoxious in what they want you to do, or how fast they want you to do it, or the risk of things going wrong. Right up until you have the anti-security options upgraded, in which case you become the one who knocks. And no one almost ever detects you when you're hacking. I think it goes down to like 15% chance.
What's he looking for? Proof that these fuckers are lying to us, I guess. Just like Zeke said. I hope Zeke knows what he's doing. Me too, man. Me too.
Alright, we want to see if we can get this guy. Then drag him into here like some horror movie monster. Okay, he's turning around. Does anybody have visibility into this room? I guess we're going to find out when we take him. Doesn't look like it though. Honestly, it might be more of a risk to move him past that open glass than just leave him here. Any of this have passwords for us? Move. Thank you. Someone gonna be able to... Could I just go? Oh, no. I'll wait for these guys to be looking away. Otherwise, then yeah, I'll go. Look away, sir. Yes, nothing here for you. Alright. Relatively little murder done. Where we want to be. Oh. Alright, now's the fun stuff. What's essential? What do I want to go first? Oh, it's tough. Because realistically, hacking and getting hacking right off the bat is really helpful. So we'll try and go for that. Oh, is the turret. I don't really know if there's any implication of that other than losing the bonus, but we'll go back for the bonus. Okay. Nope, that sees us too. Okay. Well, we'll be an idiot twice in a row, and then we'll just use a vent. Modern solutions.
Step away from the console. Now! Help me! Son of a bitch. Pritchard, you still there?
Where else would I be?
Patch me to Seraph, now.
Adam, it's David. You got the Typhoon?
Yeah, but you were right about there being something more behind this. Because I've also got a dead purist in here with some pretty interesting cerebral implants.
Don't touch him. We'll need an expert to recover his neural hub, in case it's booby-trapped.
Copy that. What about Sanders?
SWAT's pressured me to let them off the leash. Find them before they do, and deal with them.